Alright everybody, here's the next part of my 3,000 subscriber special, in which this time around I'm going to try my luck at Jeopardy Sports Edition for the Super NES. God help me for doing this, but I'm going to do it. Jeopardy! Him take on Will and Stacy. Jeopardy round, here we go.
Here are the categories.
We have these as our 6 categories. They are appreciative names, baseball facts, afflictions, Olympics potpourri, letters, and finally, football colors. Alright. I'll start with afflictions for 100.
The answer is...
This disease was common to Ty Cobb, Jackie Robinson, and Catfish Hunter. What is diabetes? Let's have afflictions for 200.
The answer is...
George Brett suffered from this affliction during the 1980 World Series. What is hemorrhoids? Afflictions for 300.
The answer is...
This Olympic track champion suffered from polio in her childhood. Who is Wilma Rudolph? Afflictions for 400.
The answer is...
This Wichita-born miler has asthma and an ear infection that affected his balance. I don't know. Oh, Jim Ryan. Okay. Baseball facts, 100.
The answer is...
This team won a World Series the last year they had Babe Ruth, but not since. Who are the New York Yankees? No. Boston Red Sox. Oh, okay. Alright. Letters for 100. Daily double. And Stacy's going to wager 500, the maximum allowed at this point. This letter indicates a strikeout on a baseball scorecard, and it's a K. Football colors, 100.
The answer is
Burgundy and gold are the club colors of this NFL team. Who are the Washington Redskins? Alright, football colors, 200.
the answer is
Billy Johnson wore this color of shoes. What is white? Football colors, 300.
the answer is
This NFL team's colors are aqua, coral, and white. Or the Miami Dolphins. No, maybe not. No, I'll say who are the Miami Dolphins. I'll stick with it. Football colors for 400.
the answer is
This NFL team's colors are gold, black, and white. I don't know. Oh, well, Will doesn't know. Oh, well, Stacy doesn't know either. Looking for the New Orleans Saints. Oh, okay. Football colors, 500.
the answer is
This NFL team's colors are red, gold, and white. I don't know. Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, okay. Darn it. Oh well. Next clue. Baseball facts 200.
The answer is
This NL team's 106 losses in 88 were the most in their 53-year history. Who are the Atlanta Braves? Alright. Let's take baseball facts
the answer
300.
is
Excuse me. The first Yankee since Joe DiMaggio to drive in 100 runs in 5 straight seasons. Who is David Fisher? No. Well, Stacy doesn't know. Dave Winfield. Oh, okay. Baseball facts 400.
the answer is
He led the NL in 87 in strikeouts and ERA, but had an 8.16 record. Who is Nolan Ryan? Baseball facts 500.
the answer is
This Red Sox first baseman hit under 300 for the first time in 1992. Who is Wade Boggs? Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take Afflictions for 500. Swimmer Dawn Fraser suffered from this breathing problem. What is asthma? There we go. Letters 200.
The answer is
This letter denotes the least skilled classification in racquetball tournament play. What is C? Letters 300.
the answer is
This letter adorns the front of the Detroit Tigers home baseball uniforms. What is D? Letters 400.
the answer is
This football formation aligns the RBS in single formation behind the quarterback. What is I? Letters 500.
the answer is
The draft classification of the entire St. Louis Browns infield in 44. What is 4F? Alright, appropriate names for 100. That's where I'll go next.
the answer is
This racehorse's only loss was to the appropriately named upset in 1919. Who is Man of War? Let's take 200.
the answer is
Jack Crouch played this baseball position in the 1930s. What is catcher? Alright,
the
appropriate
answer
name
is
300. Willie Thrower was the first black in this NFL position in 1953. What is a quarterback? $400.
The answer is
Jeff Float participated in this Olympic sport. What is swimming? And 500.
the answer is
Largest agbijumism play this baseball position. What is center? What's the last category? Is it Olympics potpourri? Yeah, it is. Okay. $100.
the answer is
This woman champion first skated in the Olympics at age 11. Who is Sonia Heaney? $200.
the answer is
This movie star was scheduled to swim in the 1940 Olympics. Who is Esther Williams? $300.
the answer is
He refused to shake Jesse Owens' hand after the 1936 Olympics. Who is Adolf Hitler? $400.
the answer is
He withdrew from several events at the 24 Olympics and delivered a sermon instead. Who is Eric Liddell? Last clip.
the answer is
The other side of the mountain was the real life story of this skier. Who is Jill Kilmont? So I have $5,500, Will 800, Stacy minus 100.
here are the categories.
We're going to deal with these as our 6 categories for Double Jeopardy. Ballparks, bowling, franchise firsts, baseball awards, baseball records, and finally, draft picks. Alright. And we're starting things off with baseball awards for 200.
The answer is
The first relief pitcher since Willie Hernandez to win the AL Cy Young Award, the American League Cy Young Award. Who is Dennis Eckersley? Let's take baseball awards for 400.
The answer is
He was the last switch hitter to win the AL MVP award. Who is Vita Blue? Baseball awards for 600.
the answer is
This southpaw refused delivery of 4 Cy Young awards for fear of complacency. Who is Steve Carlton? Oh no, I put an M instead of an N. Ah, crap. Steve Carlton. I put an M instead of an N. Oh well. Baseball records, 200.
the answer is
He had the most hits in his last season. Who is Shoeless Joe Jackson? I'll take baseball records for 400.
the answer is
He holds the record for home runs by a catcher. Who's Carlton Fisk? Baseball records for 600.
the answer is
This pitcher holds the major league record for best season strikeout ratio. Who's Nolan Ryan? Baseball records for 800. I mean, excuse me. Daily double. Spend it all. This player knocked in the most runs in a season his rookie year. Who's Ted Williams? Baseball records 1,000.
the answer is
He scored Major League Baseball's 1 millionth run on May 6, 1975. Who's Bob Watson? Let's go back to baseball awards for 800.
the answer is
The number of Cy Young awards that Nolan Ryan won. What is 0? Baseball awards 1,000.
the answer is
This annual award was given to only one pitcher a year until 1967. What is the Cy Young Award? Alright, which category do I want now? I guess I will take ballparks for 200.
the answer is
The number of fair balls hit out of Yankee Stadium. What is 0? I'll take ballparks for 400. And I'll make it another 2 daily double. This National League ballpark was once known as Weak Man Park. What is Wrigley Field? Ballpark 600.
the answer is
This Major League ballpark boasts a ball-snarling outfield wall covered in ivy. What is Wrigley Field? Ballpark's 800.
The answer is
This city's Major League Baseball field is 3 hours from Cleveland by riverboat. What is Pittsburgh? And ballpark's for 1,000.
the answer is
This was the last Major League stadium to have lights installed. What is Wrigley Field? Alright. Now we're to bowling for 200.
the answer is
What a right-handed bowler calls a strike made by catching the head pin's left side. What is Brooklyn? Bowling 400.
the answer is
This score is a CC in 10-pin bowling. What is 200? Bowling for 600.
the answer is
In 10-pin bowling, this pin is nicknamed the Widow. What is the 10-pin? Bowling 800.
the answer is
On a bowling alley, this is 60 feet from the foul line. What is the head pin? And bowling for 1,000.
the answer is
The number of rows of pins in 10-pin bowling. What is 4? Alright, now we're to draft picks. We'll start there for 200.
the answer is
The first draft choice in the USFL, but never played in the league. Who is Dan Marino? Draft picks 400.
the answer is
The first player taken in the AFL NFL draft in 1967. He was also in Police Academy. Who is Bubba Smith? Draft pick 600.
the answer is
He was the first player taken in the 1979 NBA draft. Who is Magic Johnson? Draft picks 800.
the answer is
He was the Rookie of the Year in Magic Johnson's first NBA season. Who is Larry Bird? Draft picks 1,000.
the answer is
This LA Rams rookie led the NFL with 1,808 rushing yards in '83. Who is Eric Dickerson? That just leaves the franchise first category.
The answer is.
They were the first team to sweep the NBA Finals. Who are the Boston Celtics? $400.
The answer is.
This NFL team made the playoffs for the first time in their 21-year history in '87. Who are the New Orleans Saints? $600.
The answer is.
This pro football team had its first losing season in 22 years in '87. Who are the Dallas Cowboys? $800.
The answer is.
The first batter in Wrigley Field's first nighttime game did this. Was a home run. Now the last clue.
The answer is.
The first Cub to hit a homer during a night game at Wrigley Field. Who is Ryan Sandberg? Final Jeopardy time. Here we go. What is the category? Category is hockey. Hockey. Alright. I'll bet it all. The two colors of the lines in hockey. What are red and blue? And Stacy will not be around for Final Jeopardy.
The final Jeopardy answer is.
Red and blue, yep. Did Will get it right? He did. He goes up to 2,800. And I go up to $88,400, so we'll add that to my bank later on. And I'll see you all for that next segment.